There we go. Hello, hello. We're playing this thing. Chat is visible. We probably need our gaming chair. Where's my gaming chair? Hello? Hello. Yeah. Kinda ish. Why is it offset? Why is my chair being offset? So the reason for the chair is to block off the chat. You know, if the people would start saying nasty words and such, then we don't want to see that on the channel, huh? Yeah. Yeah, like this. This is perfect. Hello, Soapy. Didn't you say you don't want to? You don't want me to stream today? And you're here the first anyway. I didn't even set up the proper streaming category just yet. We're on it. Okay. No worries. No worries there. Yeah, I was thinking that I want to play some World of Warcraft remix. So when I'm playing, I might just as well stream it, right? Just for you guys to see what my addiction is all about. And frankly, now that the Spooktober is over, you're asleep, you cannot sleep. How you cannot sleep? You should have been browsing your phone in the first place. That's what you shouldn't have been doing, you know? Or at least that's what Salastis always tells me. Now it's better. I'm having like a box that I'm putting under my mic, because otherwise my mic is too low, but the box is kind of like too high, so it's not really evening out. It's kind of oh god, my avatar is currently freaking out. Can you stop freaking out? What the hell is this? Hold on. I don't know why my avatar went crazy there. Let's recalibrate it. Okay, this should be better now, I think. Is it? Yeah, it would seem so. Yeah, I know I'm still in the control category, okay? One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Okay, now we are in. I probably should remove the Spooktober tags. We're done with Spooktober. Was lying in bed listening to music. I will be. But if it's 4 AM, just go back to sleep. Like, still have a couple of hours, no? Thank you for the lurking, though. I appreciate it. So now that all is set up, and we are in the proper category, might be able to actually play some game. And I was thinking, I want to play some Legion remix, and now I have excuse to do so on stream because finally Spooktober is over, so I can play non-spooky games too. So we are going to be playing some Legion, and there is new content in the Legion remix actually, which actually is. Oh my god, so many people online. I want to check. All of them are playing remix too. Okay. And the new content is that the Fire Nation attacked, and by Fire Nation I mean Burning Legion. And by attacked I mean like they are literally making invasions. But there's so many people there, like I won't be able to. Can I please? Please.
It's too far.
Good. I have too many remix characters, man. I am enjoying the enhancement shaman though. I do have my feral druids. And I do have a warrior too. Warrior is fun as well. I'm currently in the process of leveling Demon Hunter, but the gearing up to higher item level is kinda longer process, you know. It will take you a couple of days to like get to reasonable item level. The maximum item level is like 740. It doesn't translate well if you just wanna level up and do the end game quickly. If you're lucky, you will meet people who are willing to take you even if you are like low item level, and they are willing to take you to raids and like boost your gear up. But some people are just like, you don't have max item level, how dare you join my raid if you are not like already maxed. It's kind of an irony, because you do raid the most to gear up your character. And people who are just running it and tryharding it, they don't want to help people to gear up, right? It's kind of weird. There is still motivation to run raids for artifact power, but man, I'm slopping. Yeah, I'm almost maxed out on gear on this toon too. It's 730, it's almost maxed. 740 is the maximum, and you are slowly... for whatever reason, they copied the watermark system from New World. So basically you are just climbing the ranks of your gear. You start at like 578, and then whenever you drop something that is item level higher, then you can drop everything that is item level higher. And that way you are slowly climbing up all the way to 740. The system is kind of trash. I hope they will introduce some sort of catch-up mechanic or whatever. Go, go, go mentality at pick.
The people of Azuna are in your debt, hero.
Okay, can you stop spawning, guys? Oh. Seriously, I need to leave. Let me fly. Let me fly to another quest. Dude, what is this? First there was not enough mobs and now they are everywhere. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Let me out. We're gonna go Elite Quest. That could be more interesting. I'm also playing in Heroic World Tier. It is very hard to level up in, and until you stack up enough infinite power to be like overpowered, it is kind of slow and dangerous, but eventually only like ward bosses in Heroic Tier are kind of a challenge. And I'm pretty sure that at some versatility level you can solo them as well, so it doesn't really matter in the end. I do currently have 140% of versatility, which means 70% reduced damage that I take. It scales up all the way up to 99% reduced damage, and versatility directly scales into damage increase that you do. That's why people are beginning to be more and more OP. The problem is that 99% reduction doesn't really work as intended, or rather, there is a lot of ways that mobs are circumventing that, so even if you have 99% reduction, they can still like one-shot you and stuff. It's like, yeah.
You must rescue them.
Okay, Legion forces repelled, so that's what we're doing. Okay. Can literally just run around and kill stuff. These world quests are going to be my favorite, honestly. So Broken Shore is opened now, huh? That's actually great.
I can't attack that target.
Hang on, where is my Discord? There we are. Oh, just die. I need to write a message. In theory, in this very podcast, I should be saving dragons. But what's actually happening is just I'm just gaining percentage by killing stuff, so... Let's kill stuff. I don't even remember all of these Abyssal Devourers in here. I mean, it's been 8 years. I might have just forgotten, but I don't think they were there. What's this? Oh. Yeah, it's a big boy. Quicksort the Hungerer. Well. Give me a boost. It was like 30% or something. Man, this is kind of fun. It's just... I always had an issue that it kind of ruins zones. Because you're in the zone and the vibe is completely off because the sky is green, you know, and the Legion is attacking and all that.
Target something first.
It's impossible to do normal quests and stuff. It's like, But also you get to kill a lot of demons, and that is always fun. The Burning Legion is such a grateful target. It's similar to like Undead, basically. You can just go on a murder spree, and you don't need to feel like bad about it, you know? Because why would you? They are demons, right? So, yeah, pretty much. I wanted... You know what we should do? Before I end the stream today, we should do the newest raid. I think I might just do that. Just, it's a Tomb of Sargeras. And they're like trying to revive the Sargeras avatar. And also the whole new zone, the Broken Shore, is available now. So hopefully it won't like cast us out in terms of you not belong to this timeline, etc. But then again, this is Blizzard we are talking about, so maybe... There apparently has been a lot of issues. Like, there have been a lot of issues with the new part of Legion Remix content that they released today on US servers, and apparently the issues were so bad that they actually needed to extend the maintenance, which already was about like 8 hours long, and they needed to extend it to 9 hours, which is like, in terms of IT, 9 hours maintenance is kind of a lot. If all you need to do is to just roll in the newest patch and then just boot up the servers again. Yeah, like 9 hours, they must have fucked up something. Hey Pickle, how are you doing? What is interesting? You've never seen World of Warcraft before. But I forgot you don't know nothing about any games whatsoever. Okay, let me just mute this that guy, for example, so I can talk to you a little bit more clearly. The Prince Farondis is just the overlord of this zone. He likes to talk a lot about the world quest and stuff. So this is the massively multiplayer online RPG game, which basically means there's just a lot of people like me running around and killing stuff. It's it's MMO. It's like massively in a terms that like we are all massively just running around and murder stuff together. It's massive murder online role playing game. Yeah, we are role playing massive mass murder together. That's why it's MMO kind of thing. And you can play like elves and dwarfs and whatever the hell I am playing, like this demon lady. And you just basically create your avatar. Think of it like skins in Call of Duty. And oh, about the servers, yeah, that was kind of interesting too. The US servers, they always get like the updates before us, because I don't know why. It's just how it is. So they are usually, the US are usually day prior to Europe in terms of like server resets. So we are very grateful for that here in Europe, because it also means that whenever something fucked up happens, that the good guys on the US, they will just beta test it for us, you know, and then all we get is like a longer maintenance, and usually things are fixed for us. The problem is if issue is so huge that they cannot fix it, and then we get the next fix later. But that's not usually the case. Usually it is the case that like the Yankees, yeah, you get to play the game for like a few hours prior to us, and then you test everything out, discover all the bugs, then the Blizzard will fix it, and whenever it gets released to our services, it's usually just okay already. So this is actually huge. It's like massive. So like we thank you for your sacrifices, so to speak. That's this kind of deal. I love this game, man, and I am kinda addicted. I mean, Alastis touched this topic a little bit. I was pacing myself during the whole Spooktober, but now that I'm finally like free from spooky games, I can actually stream some more MMOs now and then, and I love to do that. I just think that. Okay, listen. What I think is that even if I like love games like New World, and also the New World, I'm gonna get my reaction video to what I think about them. Basically saying the New World is at end of its support line and they're basically killing off the game. So I have a couple of thoughts about that. But I will make that into like a short YouTube video when I want to just vent out a little bit. But don't worry, I'm not going to be overly negative, right? I cannot even be overly negative. It doesn't go well with my vibe. Yeah, we get the bug-free stuff. Yeah, thank you for your sacrifice, our American brothers. But what was I talking about, dude? Corruptel Heldat Slade. Where the hell is Heldat? I am so sidetracked right now. I started talking about like 5 different things and didn't finish a single one, and it's just me. What I was trying to say that, yeah, I absolutely love MMOs. And Legion, yeah, I am addicted, okay? And I was like pacing myself. You guys don't know this, but I was like playing Legion Remix for hours, you know, before the stream, after the stream, you know. It didn't show on my Spooktober marathon, but now I will play it. Now I'll be playing it every now and then on my streams. The way I treat this is basically games like Once Human or Warframe or World of Warcraft, you know, these kind of games. So Fortnite too are basically like a fast food of video gaming, right? You just drop in, you do your stuff. It's like forever evergreen content. You can do this every time, etc. But then you have games like Alan Wake or Control or Alice, you know, these kind of games, and those are like premium dining, right? So I'm trying to like deliver premium experience, but every now and then, you know, let's just grab our junk food and indulge ourselves, you know, why not? Also, the plan for today, I will just be streaming for a while, as I'm going to play. There are some things that I want to achieve with this character, you know, new gear, more artifact power, all of that stuff. Which is just basically MMO stuff. Unless you are invested in MMO, you probably don't know half of like I can imagine that this stream for you is like me watching you playing like Call of Duty. You have no fucking idea what's going on, but it is like pretty colors and explosions, so you are going to watch anyway, right? So yeah, But this evening, actually, when I get back from the gym, unless something happens that I'm like terrible tired or something, which probably is not going to happen because we actually cut down our trainings because our quarters, like our, how do you call it? Like our war. Battlefield weapons training like we were doing pole arms, right? We were doing like halberds and staffs and spears and that sort of stuff, but it was just a 2 month long seminar. And now the seminar that our instructor is doing after the standard training is not about that. It's about like violence on scene, which is more like theatrical and less practical, and neither me neither Arastes are particularly interested in that. So we said like we just go to the standard training, you know, we will do our 90 minutes like fencing practice, and then we'll go home, which means we are cutting our training in half. So we will be home sooner. So there will be more time for me to like hit the shower, get something to eat, you know, relax a little bit, and then I will probably do another control stream. Because tomorrow there's still going to be like 3 hours fencing training for me, because we are doing again like 90 minutes normal fencing, and then 90 minutes is like full contact HEMA sparring, which is like every Thursday for us. So maybe Thursdays will be days off for me because I need to rest after that. But yeah, I was like, you know what, I have energy, I have something to play, I will just throw Improp to Steam right there. You know, what could go wrong, right? I was also interested to know if somebody would like to watch me this afternoon, and I was surprised that not on the like 2 people voted, and even Soap voted that no, but then he was like the first guy to show up on the stream, so it was kind of funny. But hey, it's like a win-win, because now you get to listen to my voice instead of your favorite audiobook, right? While you're working, while you're writing your code, so I can distract you by talking about elves and demons and a lot of statistic and stats that nobody except World of Warcraft players can understand. It's all in like a good measure, huh? Dude, where is this Heldrad guy? Seriously, where is he? I have no freaking idea. I need to fight him and kill him, but he's just not showing up. Dude, my character is so powerful, and she's not even on maxed out gear yet. But it's all like versatility stuff. Because this is like the arcade mode. This is not like the true World of Warcraft, so to speak. This is basically the arcade mode where everybody is just leveling fast, gearing up fast, and essentially everybody is getting to a point that we are so powerful that we can solo bosses and all of that. But the whole gist of it is that you stacking up the versatility stat ad infinitum, and what versatility does is flat percentage increase to your damage. But you can do several 100% increase, which is like nuts, right? Already working 1.5 hours before your day is supposed to start. Oh. You have like a delivery incoming or something like that. Because in my experience, there's usually, whenever there is like a patch day or delivery day, it's when the software engineer is just working overtime, because all of the bugs are still present, you know. You fix one and create 7 others. I'm flying. Okay. Man, Shaman is fun. Let's start playing Shaman, but after this madness is over. I think Alastis opted out from playing Shaman because she doesn't like the changes, but you know, everything is changes all the time in this game. It's just nothing, no like stable variants of anything. Oh, God damn it. I just wanted to drink, and I think I drank like 3 cat hair with it. It's like price of living with cats is just like it's like a slot machine, everything shines at once. Yeah. That's a good thing, no? And you need to know what shiny to press. Hey, don't ew me! It's your cat too. It's not my fault that he constantly just had to wrap his stupid face against my cup and leaving like cat hair everywhere. You know the worst part is, it's not that we do not take care of them. I'm like brushing those idiots once a week. And every time I brush them, it's like you brush a whole new cat out of their fur. But no, they're just still leaning them everywhere. The hair, I mean. Oh, there is the corruptor. Hello, Helderat. Can you please come here? Can you please come here? You can just nuke them all at once. That would be sweet. Nice. Cheers. Gargor. Says the monk. It's an orc monk called Kargor. And he's brewmaster, which means he's level like Drankenstans. Can I lower the game sounds? This is so loud. It sounds a little bit loud to me too. I thought it's okay for you. Of course I can. Of course I can. Good.
It's time we press our advance.
I have it all. Like 20% now. Okay, that should be it. And now what? Meet Prince Ferrandis at Shackles Den. Okay. I might do that, but I might also clear all of these what quests while I'm at it. Also, somehow I'm getting like modes, which is transferred directly into gear later, which is sweet. Oh, it's very loud. I have it on 20%, dude.
Demons pour in from portals throughout the ruined sanctum. My night watchers will soon be overwhelmed.
Maybe I would a little bit higher, you know. I just
once the portals are closed, we must
okay.
clear out this infestation.
25% of this. That I think that's good. Game sounds like very angry thunder. I mean, I'm playing Enhancement Shaman. That's essentially, literally my character. It's very angry thunder. The shamans, they are all about like throwing fire and lightning and rocks everywhere all the time. That's the whole charm of playing shaman, I would say. Dude, what is my avatar doing? Okay, what the hell is wrong with my camera? Can we stop freaking out there for a second? Thank you. Ah, that's lovely. All right. We need to slay some guy called Arinor the Portal Master. Is he here? This seems like a portal, or am I crazy? I gotta say that when they designed these demon ladies, and you can also play as one, they knew well enough what they were doing. Like, they basically know that how like a lot of people in their fan base is basically like the basement dwelling like degenerates. So of course they're gonna have fun playing their demon ladies, you know, playing as their demon ladies, and because they are pretty to look at. And what can I say? Like I'm no exception. I don't even remember when I played like male character in World of Warcraft the last. I have been playing my male rogue in the last season. He's probably going to be in this circle over there on the map. There you can see. Somewhere. Somewhere around here. Oh, you have a Bran here. Lovely. Okay, where is the portal master? I mean, these demons, they're like... I think they should be already sorry that they, like, invaded our world, because they are getting absolutely demolished. And they're a bunch of angry nerds with, like, stacked up gear and versatility and all. It's just, sprinted to all of these legion points and started obliterating everybody. And it's just like... Given. Drozek, that's an elite enemy. It's gonna take a while to kill. Which is good, because otherwise everything dies in like 5 seconds. With the elite enemies you can actually enjoy the combat, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna rebuff myself and just we're just chilling, we're just waiting for him to respawn. Why is there a power blazing? Get out of here, noobs. What does this spell do? Devastate nearby enemies. Okay.
I can't detect that. I can't.
He has over 1 billion health. And we are still melting him like crazy. It's disgusting, really. In a good way. It's just dumb fun in this mode. But it's also a great thing because we are getting so much cosmetic rewards that we will be able to use in like a normal game forever. It's literally Fortnite model. They did good.
Wait for arrival outside the temple. It's time we press our advance.
Outside the temple. This is it. This is it. Okay. I'm here. So what's this? Repel the Legion threat from the Temple of Thousand Lights. Then slay Portal Keep of Val and Zortadun. Dude, these demon names are amazing. Okay, let's do it. You know what's funny? This isn't even this is like my weakest character that I currently have, if I don't count the Demon Hunter, who is currently just not even a max level. I also have like a warrior and druid, and both of them are stronger than this shaman. Still melting it as a shaman. It's this game mode is totally nuts, and I love every piece of it. Like, the damage is off the charts, nobody respects anything. People are signing up to dungeon as tanks and healers while doing nothing, just blasting mobs. It's just one huge chaos. I was kind of thinking if this thing isn't like, if it isn't degrading the game, like... You're basically seeing almost behind the, or under the hood, you know, how the game works, how the damage works, how every mob will stop at 1 HP before it like dies. You know, there's just a stopper, so you don't like blast him instantly, you blast him and split second later they will die, and damage never goes to the negatives, it always stops at like 1 HP exactly. And then you eventually just running around one-shotting everything. I have a feeling that it's good that they are doing this event. This is like the second remix they've done. Second like arcade mode. It's good that they are not doing them more often, because it would really degrade the game in the long term. What am I missing? Where is the... Where are the elites that I need to kill? Maybe I need to kill the demons first to get into the temple, and then they maybe will be in the temple. That would actually make sense, huh? I should have leveled up Demon Hunter. They are so strong. Like, it's the fact that they can run so fast. Because they are converting some normal stats into like running speed. I'm even Demon Hunter mine in the retail. Like, I play only 2 classes. I play Feral Druid and I play Demon Hunter. Like, both DPS. Because I can't do anything else. I cannot have like a responsibility of tanking or healing people. Like, you don't want me to heal people because everybody would die. No, you want me to like be there and do big numbers and turn off my brain. That's what I do. Okay. We're going. Like me and every other hero in Azeroth. Like that, there is more players than demons actually in here. Look at this. This is ridiculous, honestly. Oh, hey. We are killing them so fast that there are already 2 corpses. And they're just hungry players are waiting here for the... This is a nice tomb though. Look at that. Oh, there he is. There we go. Okay, he's dead. We did it. I wanted to say, look at this. This is such a nice tomb. There is like this statue of a lady who is buried here. She's absolutely gorgeous. It's a night elf, but probably this is actually from the times where night elves were not night elves. They were like called highborn, and then after the highborn, the lore goes that the elves they were able to tap into Mana Spring, as they originate as actually trolls, but they were able to. And maybe with Haranir we like realized that like Haranir, just like the trolls, all of that is coming from Azeroth herself, and Azeroth is this like sleeping titan that is living inside our planet. Because we know that the origins of humans, origins of gnomes, origins of dwarfs, these are all basically descendant of ancient machines that titans created and put into our world. But these machines, they come to life because they encountered something that we called old gods, right? And old gods gave them something that is called Curse of Flesh. And basically it turned robots into basically human beings, right? If I'm saying robots, it's not like some sort of steampunk or anything like that. They were more like golems, you know, like stone or metal constructs. But robots nonetheless. But then the Curse of Flesh turned them basically mortal. But it was a large mystery where like the elves and like the trolls were originates from. It would seem that the trolls were originally created as Haranir race, which is something that Azeroth herself created as her guardians, and they have been protecting this planet ever since the dawn of ages. So these trolls, they found somewhere in their history, some of these trolls, they found like a huge magical like fountain, like the water infused with magic. And by starting using the magic, they actually evolved into the elves as we know them now. And the very first elves was what we called like highborn. And these highborn, they were like the original elves. They were using magic. They were... What's with my avatar? Dude... Okay, what's wrong with I need to restart this. Sorry. It's Nianta is going to be giving you stalker vibes for a second now. It's just gonna dead stare you in the whatever. Can we work now after I restarted everything? Okay. It seems to be working good now. You looked possessed. Just make it into content, Alastris. Clip it. We're gonna milk it. We're gonna milk some views on that. So as I was saying, right, the trolls, they were... Hang on, I'm supposed to go over there. So the trolls, they found this magical fountain and started using its magic, and it turned them into what we know as elves right now. And later, they are...
Especially your leaders.
What are we doing? Are we bombarding everything? Okay, let's bombard stuff. Let's bombard stuff. Invalid stuff. Okay, that's fine. So, what am I supposed to do? Like this? Legion conduit destroyed? How am I supposed to destroy the conduit? Oh, just throw shit at it. Okay, good.
Is down. We must act quickly, champion. Let us rendezvous at Ferrandale.
Okay.
Final fight is at hand.
As is fine. So the very first elves, they were very powerful, and they were called Highborn. But they were using magic a little bit too much, to the extent that they literally caused a couple of calamities due to their magic of various kind. One of them was basically revealing the world to the Legion and summoning the Legion into this world. And some of them were traitors, etc. So what then happened is that elves shifted. Some of them basically turned into forest and said that they are going to use only nature magic from now on. And these were what we called Kaldorei. It's just the basic, night elves. They're iconic for Warcraft universe. Like, night elves are awesome. They're like druids and hunters and warriors. Then the Highborn, they said like, oh, fuck you, we just want to keep our magic. And they eventually they turned into what we call High Elves. But some of them remained in their origination city and just cast themselves off from the world. The others basically become High Elf and become like allied race to the humans, etc. And they have like this huge, amazing city for thousands and thousands of years, the city of Silvermoon. The problem is that when the undead came, they basically razed the city to the ground, and almost all high elves got wiped off the planet, and only a couple of them remained. And they renamed themselves into Blood Elves to honor the sacrifice of all the dead high elves due to this invasion. But also, they realized that because the undead, they stole their magical power, they realized that they have been addicted to this magical power this whole time. So they needed a replacement, and they found this replacement in demons, and that's why we have now Blood Elves that are sided with a horde, and they have like these green eyes that are like glowing green because they started taking magical energy from the demons. It's all getting I'm not gonna say retconned, but it's all now evolving because the game is like 20 years old and some things happens during all of this time. So Night Elves kind of welcomed mages back because they realized that sometimes mages can be useful. The Blood Elves kind of infused themselves with other magical properties, so they are no longer just using demon magic, what we call fell magic, but they're also using light magic and arcane magic and all sorts of stuff. Then some of Blood Elves decided that, you know what, fuck this, we can find another source and then fight Void. So we now have Void Elves too, and then we have Nightborn, which are like these almost identical to the original Highborns, but they kind of degenerated because they created this huge echo chamber where they lived for like tens of thousands of years. And lots of stuff, but the origination of the elf is like very interesting. It seems like if you are playing any kind of elf character or troll, You're playing basically the main character of the game. Because like the lady I'm playing now, this demon lady, this is just like aliens, right? They just flew up on their fucking spaceship into the Azeroth, and it's like, yeah, we will crash land right here, and just we're here, accommodate us, right? The orcs are the same thing. Orcs are basically like the original space invaders. They just came into the planet and started wreaking havoc. The humans and dwarves and gnomes, they are all just constructs turned to flesh. But the trolls and elves, they are like the original inhabitants created by the planet herself. So they are the main character of the story. So if you are playing any kind of elf or troll, you are basically the shit. You are basically something that has huge ties to this world.
Until we meet again.
I wonder how many people I just put to sleep with my yapping about World of Warcraft nerd lore. You know? So are we gonna have this scenario today, or... Another... Yeah, you cannot sleep. Your work day is just starting. I should have shut up, man. I know. You're asleep. But we slept so little today. We have been overindulging in streams yesterday again. I wonder if we even like go to the training today, or if we call it off. Depends. Prepping for a work meeting. I hope it's going to be productive meeting, man. I remember I cannot remember any sort of work meeting ever in my 14 years career at the IT, or was it 15 years even, and all of them were dog shit. Like, meetings are so fucking useless. But maybe it's a little bit better for developers, because sometimes, as like a developer, you know, as like an engineer, you have at least something like constructive to talk about. But if you are doing like processes like I did, it doesn't matter if it's like knowledge base, if it's service desk, if it's like leading of a project, you know, talking to people, if it is consultation with a customer, if it's like some sort of business meeting with a customer, all of those are so fucking like boring, so fucking pompous, so fucking fake. It's Can I go to this? Just give me the scenario already. What are we doing? There's like a million players here waiting for it. Why is this broken? If I remember correctly, I mean Legion was 8 years ago, but if I remember correctly, this should be like 3-man scenario. It's like short 3-man dungeon. Don't tell me I have no other people there to go to it with me. Like that's hogwash. So yeah, after all that is over, we probably... I don't have suggestions here. Continue your order hard campaign to continue with the Legion Fall campaign. Oh god damn it. I just want to go to raid. I hope I can go to the raid on this character. I'm pretty lucky as they really limit the number of meetings they make developers join. They understand we need heads down time. A meeting a huge blocker. I wouldn't set it better or myself, honestly. And maybe 15-minute meeting a day, simply tell team what are we working on and what the blockers we have for the team leader can handle. Are you saying it with your like pickle enthusiasm as if you are streaming? I, c- I, c- I cannot imagine you doing it otherwise. I think you just waltz into the meeting. Let's go, guys. I have these points that are like fucking over our deadlines. You know, this is what we should. But we gonna rock over it, boys. Let's go. Hello, Danny. How are you doing today? I yell in the mic doing Zoom again and following song going. Yeah, you should play them a pickle song, honestly. You know, just deliver your daily points and then hit them with the pickle song. You know, they will all be bamboozled and leave you alone. How are you doing, Danny? How was your sleep? Then I will surely have to stream full time. Right, you have like your managers, they didn't have like sense of humor. Okay, credit where credit is due. The last company I worked for was absolute dog shit, right? And they basically fired both me and Alastas because we were working there together. She was front-end dev and I was basically consultant. And they fired us like from one day to another. Not because we would be doing bad work, but because we were a little bit too good in our work. And we basically discovered kind of... well, we have NDA on that, but we discovered kind of information in our system, internal system, that shouldn't be available to us. So we told them about it, and instead of like anything, they were like, yeah, here's NDA and there are the doors. And that was it, because the CEO was absolute fucking cunt. So that's how we ended up like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to work for any company anymore. I will just try full-time streaming. So if this thing that I have going on will work out for me, then I will be just happy. And if not, then yeah, I guess I will just have to go back to the businesses, you know, and just fucking nitpicking service desks and knowledge bases and all that bullshit. But yeah, he was a cunt. But credit where credit is due, some managers in that company that we were working for, they were kind of good. So if I would hit them with pickle song on like internal meeting, it would actually be a good thing. Just saying. See, like, nor me nor Alastris are like pushovers. And the problem was that the CEO, he kinda thought that, like, when he shows some muscle, we will be like, oh my god, please let us stay and we will be good boys and we'll like throw his ego or whatever. But even if he called us to like separate meeting with like HR and stuff, we both were like, without even knowing it, at the same day, we both were like, you know what, fuck you. And that was the end of it. And then like, what the funny story was that like day after, the middle manager, I got like a text message from middle manager like, hey Ray, you know, there's this thing, you know, it would be really very helpful for me if you could like help me with all the clients that were on you, you know, help me get the ropes and stuff. We'll reimburse you. You will be able to like send us invoice for the whole Mondays. I was like, yeah, sure. Keep dreaming, bro. Like, the audacity was incredible. The lesson learned is all like All executives are pieces of shit. And you really need to keep your like two-face on whenever you're dealing with like any sort of business. Such a dogshit culture, man.
Yes?
Can we please go far on this? I have been like yapping here for like 10 minutes already. I want to kill the demon and be done with it. Okay, it was bugged. Okay, sure. All right.
The Burning Legion advances on Azuna. We must thin their ranks.
Yeah, it's so weird to see this content as like the legit content, because this is like 8 years old, and I remember when I was playing this when this was the actual content. We made the full freaking circle. And I still don't remember where to go in here. I guess I will just start blasting demons. Just 2 months? What do you mean there's 2 months? I'm not sure I follow Alastis. Oh shit. They are nuking me from orbit. See, they have like a spaceship over there. This game is all over the place. We're flying spaceships, but we are using like hammers and axes as weapons. There we go. Fox ate your clothes? What? What? We have a cat that is eating clothing apparently. He's a desert moth. He's not a cat anymore. I'm gonna be honest, like lately our cats are absolutely insufferable. It's not even funny. So one of our cats, he crawled into like a box of clothing and made it his toilet. So when Alastris wanted to go out the other day, she realized that she needs to take fresh clothing from the drawers, because the ones that she intended to use was drenched in cat piss. And like, if you know anything about cat, like they're stinky. If it comes to like, if they piss in something, there is no way you can get that stench off. Like you need to drown it with like vinegar and then wash it again, and only then it can become usable again. Then we have the other idiot who is just constantly eating clothing. He's like, whenever he finds like a shoelace or any kind of lace on any kind of clothing, and sometimes even like imagine as like female tank top, right? With really like tiny straps around the shoulders to hold it on. Like, you know, if you have a tank top for a guy, it's like those broad shoulders, but ladies usually have tank tops only with like straps on it. So he loves to eat those straps too. Like anything that looks like a shoelace, he happily munch on it and eat it, and then pukes it out, and ruins clothing, ruins boots, ruins everything. We need to hide everything, otherwise our idiot cat will eat it. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like, just giving advices to my guildies because somebody's complaining that it's like 5 minutes in the queue and it's not popping off. So I just told them to rejoin the queue, that it popped instantly after. So whenever you're like long time period in the queue, it's probably bugged for you. Oh shit. Okay, we need to kill at least like one more demon and then be done with it. Do you know how there's like this one guy that no matter what you are doing in a game, he always done it before. Like no matter how fresh content, like you log in 5 minutes after the content has been released, and there's this one dude in your guild that already completed it. We have one of those in like we have we have an ad break. Sorry. Sorry if you're not hearing me now, but you know, it is what it is. So we have one guy like that in the guild. So already have all of this completed. Like it's out for like 2 hours, and he already did all of this. It's not even a question if the guy has like having like no job, because I have no job. My job is streaming only. I there's still people who are ahead of me in MMOs and stuff. So like it's not even a question if he doesn't have a job. It's like, do you even eat? Do you even sleep? Like do you even exist, or are we just an AI that is doing nothing but playing World of Warcraft? You know what I mean? It's one of those like you logging off the game late at night and they are there. Then you log in back into the game and they are already there. You go to clear raid and they are the first DPS while being a tank too. They know all the tactics every time. They've cleared everything. They have all achievements. Like how? How is that? Okay, done with the done with the achievement. So guys, notice one thing, which is really funny to me. I don't know what's going on, but every time we have an ad break, our view count doubles, sometimes even triples.
Azuna was once beautiful.
Only during ad breaks. Like I don't know what Twitch is doing, but I like it. Like keep at it. Okay, keep at it. I want those. Give me more of those. Okay, might as well just open all these boxes. Or I'll use loot that I'm not gonna use. But I guess I can. Why is this bugged, dude? Unbug, please. Oh my god. You know, I will try to teleport myself into the general hub of the remix. Maybe it will fix itself. I was afraid that the assault points are going to be very laggy, but it doesn't seem to be the case yet. Seems more like... Okay, I want this. I want this too. And the last one is gonna be new shoulders. Okay, I take it. Let me just improve my appearance real quick.
Good fortune to our friends.
There's a lot of micromanagement that I can imagine, like, if you don't know this game, and even if you know this game and you don't know this mod, like, you have no idea what the hell am I doing. It's absolutely that kind of vibe. Okay, so what is it? Kill demons. Well, that would have been handy to have before, huh? I wonder. Maybe I should have... Maybe I should have been bothered to go check in this first. Okay, let's take Heroic Dungeon. And let's take this Emerald Nightmare Heroic. Yeah, let's do this. I don't remember tactics on Tomb of Sargeras, but I wonder.
Hoth Aldon She. Tell me what you find.
I am going to try to weasel my way into the raid. I mean, my character is now decently equipped, so it's not like they would reject me, is it? Final group. Emerald Nightmare. No, okay, I don't. Fresh ID Sargeras Meet. Okay, let's go. Maybe they will take me in. Or maybe not. I have no clue. Ah, good. I have been accepted as a healer. Nobody's going to heal though. But it's fine because they're going to summon me.
We will defend
Let's go to Galera Crassus Landing. Okay.
Welcome, champion. Let's get this assault underway, shall we? We will divide our forces to hit them from all sides at once.
And nobody cares, Kargar. I'm going to the raid. They will probably summon me there, but I'm going. Ah, there we go. The summon. Lovely. You go nail that meeting, Pickle. Play them Pickle Wiggle song. It's important. It's crucial for business strategy to keep up the morale.
He must be stopped.
Oh, okay. This is the first boss. I remember this one. This is actually the time when during the Legion I became a raid leader of a raiding group. We joined a guild back in the day that was on the hard side, and we knew the tactics for this guy. It's funny enough, I forgot the tactics already, but the thing is that okay.
It's too far away.
Nobody knew the tactics, and they were trying desperately to clear this, and they weren't even able to get through the first boss of this place, through these guys. Right? So I was like, oh my god, if we want to survive this, if we want to get anywhere, I like, guys, you need to do the tactics. So I told them the tactics, and they were like, yep, you're the raid leader now. Carry us, Daddy Ray. And I did, and we cleared this whole raid on Heroic eventually.
The echo of the guardian Egwin.
So this is how I became raid leader without actually having any intention to be a raid leader, because I was like one of the few people that actually knew the tactics and was able to explain it to others. Then I was raid leading that group for like a couple of years.
Slay the intruders. Take
My protective wards now bar your way.
Sooner than expected, but no matter.
This hammer
Okay, give
forged
me.
ancient wonders and shaped the earth.
And we are blasting
itself.
through this though.
Today, it shatters
This
the
is a good
bonds
thing.
of fate that seek to crush us all.
Okay, what are we stacking in here? What the hell is that? Was that? It was a mechanic for that boss, wasn't it? Seems like it was.
No time to lose. Heroes, The paths are open. Use the pillars of creation to bypass Aegwyn's wards before the Legion claims the Avatar.
Wait, what the hell is this? Anything? Oh, they're not jumping to their doom. Oh, right, there are a couple of wings where we're going. Never mind.
You understood my use of the Naga to obtain the Eye of Sargeras. It was a necessary tactic to secure the future of Azeroth. Let nothing stop you from doing what needs to be done.
I remember these bosses roughly. I don't remember any sort of tactics. Not like we are clearing the hardest difficulty. It's not even an issue. I don't think there was any reason for Blizzard to actually time gate everything in this remix. Like, what was the point of time gating this when now we have like people who are already maxed or close to the max, and they're just blasting through everything? What was the point of delay? Like, if they just threw us in, and people would have to like figure it all out without like maximum power level and stuff. And also we would be able to level up our alts much faster. Which wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay. Got it. This group is wild.
Stone flowed rivers and seas, the very lifeblood of Azeroth. Today, it washes clean the darkness that scars our world.
And the people still remembering the passageways all over the... I would be lost here. I usually just follow the crowd and it will sort itself out. It's good that they added a new raid, because it means that we are gonna get more loot. We're gonna get more infinite power. As the more raids you have, the faster you can actually gear your alt. You can kind of brute forcing the gearing of your alt by like doing dungeons and doing quests and all that. But ultimately, it's like a really tedious process. You're basically collecting these little modes of broken time, and then you translating them into the loot, and that can be slow. While if you are doing raids, there's like a chance that you just get the whole item from any boss that you kill in the raid. Doesn't matter. The raid difficulty doesn't matter. So we have basically 3 raid difficulties, right? We have normal, heroic, and mythic. So you can do all of them. And the more bosses you have, the more chance for loot you have. The faster you're actually gearing up your character. It's like 8 years, and I still remember some of these locations. And it's like the weird things. I didn't even remember what kind of boss is going to be here. Well, now I know that this is this engine of souls, but what I remember that in that room that I was previously, like we in a guild that I was part of at the time, we had like a gnome like a lady who played Gnome, and why is
These things of perfect beauty embody the dream of what our world could be. Today, they purify your hearts for the
connected just now?
The
That's
pillars
weird.
of creation are in place. Return to the cathedral, and I will reveal the ancient secrets this temple holds.
It's too far away.
We will put a stop to Kill Jaden's plan, April. This time, we will not fail. Bold words, Khadgar. But victory requires more than courage alone. The armies of your alliance and horde had courage before facing slaughter.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
I don't know what's going on with Avatar. Maybe Cats fucked up my camera at night.
Jaden hounded my people across the stars, but we are done running. He will pay for his atrocities.
End me, mortals. Then rob the deceive my vigil.
You're right, Illidan. Kill Jaden and the Legion have defeated each of us in the past. But if we stand together, Azeroth can yet be saved. I know it.
My god. What's going on with... Okay, Twitch is back. I had to reboot the stream, sorry. Well, this is lovely. Let's just release.
Damnable mortals! You scurry through this tomb like vermin, dispatching my underlings and imagining yourselves the equals of the Legion.
Why did they disconnect us, by the way?
Champions. Fools. The husk before you was once a vessel for the might of Sargeras. But this temple itself is our prize. The means by which we will reduce your world to cinders.
Might have been, yeah.
Still, I will not deprive you of this chance to fall before an ancient
Well, we are back, that's all that matters.
This avatar be the end of you.
There is the Maiden of Vigilance, right? Why didn't loot? This one looted, 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 looted. Looted. I didn't loot Maiden, I need to go back to her. Kill Jaden. I hope there's going to be meteors. If so, it's gonna be fun.
I'm out of range.
Okay, now I think we are going to look down at the like lava floor and shit. Yeah, there it is. There we go. It used to be such a beautiful combat, to be honest. A beautiful fight.
Crusade dies here. Is there no end to your sanctimony?
Have your countless defeats taught you nothing, deceiver?
The vision Sargeras showed you was a lie, Kill Jaden.
I remember progressing it too. It was fun though. Kinda. It was both fun and like annoying at the same time.
Never. Our crusade will never yield. Savor your shallow victory. We will return again and again, however long it takes, until at last we break you.
Alastrius, we have a pooper in the chat. Can you report him and deal with it? So I really wonder if we're gonna have meteors to handle with, or if we can one-shot him before he can even start casting that spell. Also, if somebody pulls right now, that I'm gonna die, because the second you pull, these bridges disappear. So if you don't wait for all people, and some people are running through these bridges, they will die. It's just absolutely like... It's gonna be a problem with this like push-push mentality that is going on right now. We also have a couple of people not really... Like, what are they doing? Why are you being affected by agony? Like, what's this? It's just... Okay. It's magic. Like, we have, all of us, we have these time scrolls of cleansing. They could have cleansed it from themselves. They don't have to have it on. But I guess nobody told them that they can use the scroll to cleanse themselves, huh? It's, yeah. Okay, we're just, I'm just gonna go with this thing. Boop. Alright. Let's go. Wolves. And nuke him down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Meteors are coming. You need to stand in those. If people want soak, it's going to be like huge damage to hull rate. Oh shit, I'm dead. What the fuck? Nice. Okay, I have reincarnation. Haha. Shaman power. The fuck? What are we doing? Do we need to... Oh, this is actually blasting us away. That's what it was. I could have saved myself. I had a gust of wind, but I didn't use it in time. Okay, that's good. Bro. Okay. This way now? No! Fuck. This is gonna be so much fun. Because, like, the Lemixers, they won't be able... They won't be able to do anything about gamer death. Oh my god. You just use my stream to demo not in your class. Well, I don't know if I should be like excited or horrified. But I hope my stream filled your purpose in your lesson. I hope you had a wonderful lesson, and thanks for letting us know. It's perfectly fine. Like, use my content for whatever you need. I'm just gonna be lying here dead in my Legion remix rate embarrassingly. And you do. They have enjoyed colorful language. Lovely, lovely. I would have cursed even more if I knew that we have so much audience.
You will not yield. Fall into dark.
Find me, champions, and I will grant you sight.
See you. And thanks for telling us. Thanks for still stopping by. See you around, Gamerette.
Fall before your master. Somehow you survived. No matter. Look upon our wonders, you mortals.
Oh my god, thank you for the bits. Yeah, we have jump scare on the bits, so whenever anybody donates me bits, I'm actually getting punished for it. Because my lovely moderator just put in the spooky alerts. See you around. Have a nice day. There we go. Haha, I won and I didn't even have to do anything. I was just lying there dead. That was awesome. Okay, release the spirits. Can we go back to loot the maiden? Because I didn't loot the maiden. How's this? Okay, I get new helmet? No, this is the old helmet. What's this? Okay. All of these are trash. Did I get any new achievement? That's what I want to know. I can actually check the achievements right here. Meet a kill chain, that's fine. Interested in Legion remix thingies. Deceiver's Fall. Meet a Kingdom of Sangeras. I did get infinite knowledge. Ah, good. So we are now gonna get more.
There is much we can learn here.
Well met.
Return to the breach. That's what we need.
The power
Yeah,
of the
I
tomb
need.
has drawn the attention of more than just the Legion. Kelp Fist, a
What's
greedy
Kelp
and
Fist?
powerful sea giant,
Can I
has
kill him?
emerged to claim
Can I
the
solo
temple's
him?
relics for himself. He must be
Hello,
stopped.
Damien. How is it going? Sorry, I didn't notice you. I was trying to process that I was probably laughing stock of the whole university somewhere in Canada. Well, maybe that's why our stream actually got disconnected. Maybe it was like Gamer shenanigans. You know, he did his web magic and disconnected my stream. What's this? Orcish rune. Did I remember something about this? Could you like kill your friends with this? And then you're gonna die when this is over? I think it might be the case, yeah. No, seriously, where is this Gelbfist guy? I don't even remember. And where's Maiden? I don't... Okay, Maiden is over there. That's where we need to go, probably. I don't know where Gelbfist is. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna die as soon as this expires, so I have like 3 minutes to get to the Maiden. It should be enough time. There she is. This was the first expansion when I like seriously started to raid stuff. On like even a higher difficulties and such. Okay, it's all good now. Let's... Okay, I think I can just teleport. I don't know what this is. Felvarped Slap. It's for Maiden. No, it's like the horns of Xavius, kind of a thing. Where you get cosmetics from that, I believe. I think you can exchange this for a hammer, if I remember correctly. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Can we check it out? Where is my... There is my ancestral recall. Am I gonna die if I teleport outside like this? No. Just get this belt. Good.
I have just the thing.
Alright.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
See, I'm pretty sure that that Twitch disconnection is because of GamerDead now. I have at least now somebody to blame for it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. How much for the hammer? I believe it is... Yeah, it's for 20. So we need to kill her once more. We need one more mythic rate of this level to get to this hammer, and then we will be able to actually sell it for more bronze.
You seek answers.
Speaking of bronze, we have a lot more stuff to buy. Look at all this. This is Demon Hunter. You cannot wear this. Okay. Titanic armor. What I usually do, I just hold onto my bronze, and eventually I just get, you know, all of this I already own. This is fine. These two will be interesting. So all of this is fine. This isn't fine. I will hold on to my bronze for now, and when I'm going to be near the cap, then that's when I start spending, because maybe during like farming I will actually collect one of these appearance sets altogether. Come on, come on, come on. More power. I need more power. Oh, 740. Which means, you know what that means. And that means that we are now officially reached the item level cap. And I will be now only... I have 740 weapon already. Okay. Okay, I didn't even realize that. 149? It's 150. It's almost 150 extra damage for just existing. 150 percentages of extra damage just for existing. Plus, it also gives some, like, more health throughout the stamina and more damage throughout the agility stat. Currently having extra 20,000 agility, which is kind of big deal. Alright, more modes, that's lovely. Thank you. And wait, where did I get these from? What did I miss? What did I didn't loot that it gave me so much? With that out of the way, I think we can go for more mythic rates, huh? So, more mythic. What are we doing then? Mythic Night Hold. Sure. Cannot join. I'm already in the group. Can I join now? I think I can. Mythic Emerald Nightmare. Daily Blast. I don't like people who have like blast in the name of the name of their raids. So are usually the least stable if it comes to like mental. Oh, okay. We're going Night Hold. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. So it's the same number of bosses in the Night Hold and in the Tomb of Sargeras. Like the higher the raid, the more infinite power it actually gives you. In terms of these fragmented mementos, I think the mythic bosses... How much did Kill Jaden give me? Well, it couldn't have been 85, that's too much. That was from the mailbox, but... 39. I think Night Hold gives less. Not entirely sure though. Okay, where is Sanctum of Order? I think I flew by it. It's over there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Yay! I actually caught up to my warrior. She's already getting 740 equipment too, but... Now, with all this, I will be able... Like, if I'm not capping out today, then tomorrow is for sure the day. I will cap this shaman out. If I wanted to try hard it, I would be able to cap her today if I did all the raids, but
a beast is rampaging across the terrace.
It's not something I really realistically want to do. My advice would be if you want to play this and like reasonably increase your character power without getting absolutely insane from all the farm, what you want to do is just do mythic raids every day. All mythic raids that will give you like a lot of infinite power. And don't bother with like normals at all. And heroics are like a little bit better, but it's silly if you don't have anything better to do. Especially if you want to have more characters, just do nothing but run mythic raids with them. Because that's where you get the most of fragmented mementos per day.
Was created to protect lower reaches of the citadel from invaders. It must be particularly...
Are we still live or is Gamerette disrupting my stream again? No, it seems fine. What was it with like, I think it was like low bitrate or something. And the YouTube is still fine, or was still fine. Yeah, there we go. Dude. Melting them.
This
Literally
is a
melting them.
momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion came, no outsider was permitted inside the corridors of the Nighthold for 10,000 years. Now the fate of my people rests in the hands of outsiders. All of you, to save us from the terrible bargain made by our queen.
Ow. Okay. Oh my god. The doors didn't even open yet. They're already hitting the boss. Like they do open that you can go through, but they didn't open like visually. That's what I meant. Like visually they were still closed, which is like baffling to me that some people just already like not a split second too late. That's kind of behavior that we are dealing with on Remix. Like, you are here for a loot, you know, no bullshit, no sightseeing, nothing like that. Just get in, murder everything, get loot, get out. It's pretty much like League of Legends match, honestly. I always love how affected this boss is. He's so offended that we killed all his slimes and the slimes made a mess.
You'll find them even more heavily defended than the lower levels.
Oh, 737, slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. You know, ever since, like, I realized that there is actually cap of the character that you can get. And, like, the gear-wise, the cap is pretty straightforward. Like, everybody knew it's going to be 740. That's just the maximum. But people also discovered that the cap of the infinite power, which is this one, is 999. And ever since I realized that, I'm like obsessed, like how many characters can I actually get? Can I even get one character there, or would it like require on my side some absolute degenerate level of farming, you know? But there are people who already have it, and the infinite power gain will only get higher as we are progressing through the remix. You know, we will have more raids to farm. We will have more infinite knowledge, which will translate into infinite power even more. Even though I think like increase from 32 to 36 isn't going to be like huge. I don't think so.
At long last, the battle to liberate Suramar is joined.
And realistically,
no more must our resistance hide in the shadows.
If you get to like 100 of the versatility, then you're basically pretty much golden to do anything you want in the game. And if you have 200 At that point, you are essentially immortal. Like the only only exception to this, if you want to push the mythic keys, which it would seem that you can push the mythic keys up indefinitely. And people are already some crazy people are making groups and clearing like 100s and so. But other than that, you can just do anything you want in the game. I did miss you, Pickle. You know, here's the thing, right? I have been a couple of years. I have been fan of this League of Legends streamer guy. He is a college professor, elderly guy. He's absolutely awesome, and he's like streaming League of Legends every now and then. And today he like popped into my chat. He said like, "Hey Ray, I just want to let you know that I used your stream in one of my lessons about networking. So the whole class was just watching your stream here for a few minutes." I was like, okay. Apparently they enjoyed colorful language, so I said like, if I knew we have this kind of audience, you know, I could have spiced things up even a little bit. And then he said that he needs to continue his lesson and that they get a dash, so that's what you missed. Literally, duration of your meeting. We were releasing parts to the
What can I say? He took his job seriously.
I don't know, were you? It was pretty funny. Like. Nah, Gamer Dead is amazing. I think I did raid him once, quite recently. But I try not to raid him too much. Like, first, he doesn't stream like we do. He doesn't stream like that often. It's like 1, maybe 2 times per week, usually. And sometimes not even that. But also... Oh, I thought I got stuck there. Never mind. But also, like, when I raided him, he was playing Battlefield, so it was like, he had like 10 viewers or so it was like fine. But usually when he's streaming League of Legends, he's like at his peak, which is... around 50, 60 users usually. It's like, you know, that's like too much. I'm not trying to raid the channels that have much more viewers than I do. Because it would just come out as like me screaming for attention, and that's not what I want to do. When I raid somebody, I just want it to be somebody who has roughly the same viewer count as I do. It can be a little bit higher, it can be a little bit lower. And to just make their day. I don't think raiding channels that are much higher than you is like genuine. Maybe I'm just weird like that, but that's just how I perceive it. There is a 60-40 chance that you were not wearing a pants. There is 100% chance that nobody's gonna know, so nobody's gonna give a fuck. And then there is like also a slight percentage chance that you did leave your camera open after the meeting and somebody was still on and you just waltz into the kitchen with your shorts on without your pants, and now everybody's gonna have something to talk about. You know? I personally never did pantless meetings, but I did your classical like nice from the waist up, you know, like a nice t-shirt or something, and like sweatpants from the waist down. You know, I've done that. I could never afford to not having pants on like meetings, because like as a consultant I needed to be like the face of the company. You cannot realistically consult somebody on their software while not being there on camera. They want to see the human interaction, and that is fine. But it's just I couldn't afford not to have like pants or anything like that, because you know we have cats, and cat jumps on me, you know, maybe throw like a glass of water in my lap or something like that, I stand up quickly, and you know, they do not pay, they did not pay me for that kind of content, you know, so I would be giving it for free, and that's not something I would like to do.
Your desperate attempt to stop the Legion.
Give me the face and the wrap of the camp.
I peered into all possible futures in search of an answer, and found only one.
Maybe I should have been that, you know, considering how we have been treated for no reason at all.
Had we resisted, they would have taken the Nightwell by force and left us bereft of it. I could not allow my people to starve, to waste away without its energy sustaining us.
I was really down about the whole thing. It's like over a year ago, so I'm over it now. But it was like, Alastair's handled it better, and she also said, like, you know, at least now we know what kind of piece of shit that was, and we don't have to work for him anymore. And that was kind of an eye-opener. Why do I have cat on my mouse? Like, my cat is literally hunting mouse, but he's hunting the wrong kind. He's not supposed to hunt the computer mouse. He's supposed to hunt the real mouse, which we don't have because we live in like a concrete panel house, so got no mice. I mean, maybe they are in like the basements. They used to be, but I cannot allow him in the basements because I know for a fact that if there are like mouse in the basement, what usually they do is they put in like poisonous pills there, and sadly, it's not something that only mouse eat. You know, dogs when they fight it, or cats when they fight it, they eat it too and then die as well. So, or at least that was like a case like 20 years ago when I was a kid, or like a teenager, or like 30 years ago when I was a kid and I was just exploring the buildings and finding all sorts of, maybe they like made these things illegal nowadays. I don't know. But yeah, it's just don't allow the idiots outside of the apartment ever. Even though here's the funny story, right? Let me just mute the game for this. So there was this time where I was home alone. Alastair was somewhere like outside of the city, visiting family. So I was home alone with the cats. So I was taking a nap right after the long night of gaming. You know, I was just taking a nap. It was like a weekend, and now like constant loud meowing woke me up. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck are those cats doing? And as I was like dizzy from the sleep, I was like, yeah, he's probably just somewhere near the doors, you know, meowing, whatever, like just screw it, maybe he is missing Elastis or whatnot. So I was just trying to get, but he just wouldn't shut up, right? He was doing it for like 15 minutes constantly, so he completely woke me up, and then I realized that the idiot, he opened the door to the apartment for himself, literally opened the door for himself to the apartment, and went outside. But because the cats are not that bright, they basically can orient by smell, and they can orient by direction, but the apartment buildings, as they are very confusing to them, because it is not really something they can orient. Every floor looks the same, so he was at the right door but on the wrong floor. So he was sitting in front of the doors to our neighbors upstairs, directly above me. He was sitting in front of their doors and meowing, while the door to my apartment, while I was sleeping, was like open. It's like if somebody wanted to just come in and take whatever, they could have, because I was like sleeping. I would probably have woken up, you know how it is. And every single neighbor at that floor, they were like staring outside of their doors as if it was like a wild animal. They didn't know what to do. Only the people in that very door that the fox was meowing at, they probably went home, because that was the only one who never came out. So it was like whatever, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And the neighbors were like, oh my god, is this your cat? He's been like this for like 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, this is my cat. And then the cat saw me as I walked by the stairs. He ran to me, climbed onto my shoulders, and all neighbors, like the whole floor, they were like, oh, then I carried him away. And ever since then, we never leave our locks open. Because he figured out that he can jump on the door handle with his own weight. He will open the door because like the door handle will just be pushed down, and as he is a weighty cat, he is like 7.5 kilos, which is around like 16 pounds, right? So he opens it up and then he runs off, and then he cannot find his way back because once they climb the stairs up or down, they don't know how the fuck to get back because the cats are like... Some people think that cats are smart. They are really not that smart. They are incredibly stupid at times. Like, they are smart when it comes to their instincts, but when it comes to like any kind of like logic or any kind of like thinking for themselves, they are absolutely dumb. And that's like the truth of it. So, like, it was absolutely crazy story though. So it was funny. Well, we saved him in the end, so that was good. Okay, so all of this can be scrapped. And we will go to another raid. We still have 2 more raids to go. So we still can do Emerald Nightmare and Trial of Valor, huh? Somebody going these 2? Emerald Nightmare Heroic? I don't want Heroic. I want Mythic only. 680 Versatile Leader Free Carry, sure. Carry me, daddy. I'm not against that. Right. I mean, a lot of people who do not own cats think that because of how cats are portrayed often within various like movies and cartoons, etc. You know, as a graceful, smart predators. But they really are not smart. They are absolutely stupid. It's just they have very honed out instincts. So in some scenarios they can come up as smart, but at other scenario, like there is a reason why there is like this meme going on that the orange cats share one brain cell. Oh yeah, game is muted. Yeah, I don't really care about that. It's not like we are doing visual cinematics out of this, right? I'm just playing World of Warcraft. I think it's better that when I'm trying to make some point or talking to people, it's just keeping the brain blah 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 blah. I can speak English and I know what I'm saying. Okay. So like sometimes just keeping the game muted so I can translate the point better is like. Also, sometimes I just mute the game myself because at times I'm just bothered by the voices in the game, and then I basically don't turn that off because I just like playing like that.
The nightmare's assault on the temple.
I know I can lower the sound. I mean the sound is low enough as it is. It's not that you wouldn't hear me over the sound. It's more the issue of the constant yapping of NPCs is disturbing me, you know. You know what? I could join this. They want to go Mythic, Heroic, and then Mythic and Heroic. It will be nice boost to everything for me. I swear to God. I am 737. Like, if you don't accept me, what the fuck you want for Emerald Nightmare? For yourself? I mean, again, I don't mind the... It's not like that is like too loud that I wouldn't hear. It's just that if there are noises in the game when I'm trying to think about what I'm talking about, it is kind of disturbing. So I just turn it off sometimes. I know maybe it doesn't come off as strange to you as a listener, but to me as a streamer, if I'm trying to talk and then there are NPCs who are talking their own monologue over me, it's very disturbing to my sense of speech, right? Because if you are trying to deliver an information and trying to stay focused while talking about certain topic, and then there is some yapper who is just constantly talking his own thing over you, it can derive you from your focus pretty easily. And it's not even the matter of how loud or not loud they are, it's just disturbing as it is. Okay, I click. I'll click for you. I'm gonna be MVP and help you summon people. Oh my god, the leader set it up wrong and then set it up right and then confusing everybody. I'm personally not a fan of instances having like million difficulties that award you million types of various loot. I think it's stupid. I think they should have just kept the original model and just have the one raid that gives you the best loot and be done with that. Same with the dungeons. Like now we have like normal dungeons, then we have heroic dungeon, then we have mythic dungeon, and then we have increasing difficulty at mythic plus dungeons. It's just confusing and it's just getting unnecessarily harder and harder. But maybe if they didn't do that, the game would be too easy. I mean, back in the day, like 20 years ago, we didn't know shit. We didn't know how to play a proper game. Like I didn't even understand myself the concept of the healer, tank, and DPS. Like the Holy Trinity, which is essential for almost every single MMO out there. It is essential for you to have, you know, tank, healer, and then just people who do damage. That's basically how you do it. The tank is keeping all attention on themselves. Healer is healing mostly the tanks, and damage dealers then are free to just do damage and not to care about like survivability. But we didn't understand that back in the day. Like, it was like completely new concept for me. Something that MMOs will teach you pretty fast, but it wasn't too common 20 years ago. But eventually, like, I learned that nowadays everybody basically take it for granted, and people got very efficient. So maybe the game would be too easy. But then again, if that is the case, then why the hell is World of Warcraft Vanilla so popular, huh?
5, 4.
If it is like literally not a challenge. But people still love it for whatever reason. Okay. And that goes hard, that goes fast. And we have a new chest piece. Lovely. What does it have? It has speed. Okay, we're gonna run fast, Captain. Kill everything! Yay! This game changes so much when you hit certain like versatility level and certain item level. When you go from like this teeny tiny like hero who is dying to mobs, etc., to like a monster that just doesn't die. I think that's the whole appeal of this mode. And then once people are just overpowered, they're just running these instances over and over again and just slaughtering all the mobs in the way. Wolfie! I like that every class in this game has some sort of like a gist, you know, to it. You know, you can be a druid, and just shapeshift into different animals. You know, you can run fast, you can swim underwater with water breathing, you can fly in a crow form, and you're using nature's magic. And then you have a shaman, you know, summoning golems, change into a spirit wolf to run faster, you know, throwing lightning at people. Or you can be a paladin with like holy powers and all that. So every class has some sort of like special gift or special something to help them out. And then you have a warrior, which is like a class that just doesn't do anything. It just hits people with like a hammer or something, or like a baseball bat. It's like the only thing that warrior actually have is just they hit really hard. And then they can opt out to, instead of hitting really hard, to have like shield and block really big hits. And then also they can have like the specialization to, instead of one sword you have two swords. And that's the entire warrior. So you can have like a warrior, and you can be like a warrior that has like a sword and a shield, and basically trying to block damage and don't die. Or you can be a warrior that has sword and hits people, or you can be a warrior that has two swords and hits people, and that's like all you have. You have no magic, you cannot turn into animals, you cannot like change for, you cannot stalk around like a rogue can, you know. No, you just hit stuff. But I think that's great, because at least somebody, everybody can basically find a class that is for them, right? Somebody is just someone is just warriors, man. You know, they just like to hit stuff and never do anything else. You know, they cannot heal people, they cannot resurrect people, they cannot transform the whole party into something, they cannot like teleport over the place, they cannot turn into animals. No, they just hit stuff. You know, I'm a warrior. Boom. That's all I do. And somehow they are still very popular class to play, to be played.
Sent his lapdogs to fetch his knife from my back. Do you remember murdering me? Or have you grown so used to slaughter that my cries of agony...
It is kind of fascinating to see this expansion, because I think that this is like the first expansion that really delivered a lot on the visuals. Like everything else feels old, feels like old school content. Even Cataclysm was kind of old school content, even though it had a couple of like nice looking locations, etc. But then like Pandaria, it was like whatever, you know, it's just little Kung Fu Panda trip to ancient China, I mean to ancient Pandaria. It was like whatever. It didn't look bad, but it was like it felt like vanilla ice cream. Like everybody loves vanilla ice cream, but there is nothing else to it. Like there is no depth. But the Legion, this one, is when they delivered. Shut up, Malfurion. So they did deliver the revamped look of characters. Of all characters, every character was already revamped in Legion, which means no more like pixelated looks of vanilla World of Warcraft now. These were literally new ones. And then the visuals of the whole expansion, of all the like zones and raid bosses and raids, it was phenomenal. It was the turning point for World of Warcraft, I think, because ever since we never really got necessarily better looking environments, we just got variety. And even today, like in War Within, and I think the Midnight will not be an exception, it's still just going to be very similar graphics with just more variety into it, rather than improved graphics. So the Legion really was a turning point. Because it still looks... If I would go back and play, I don't know, Warlords of Draenor or Mist of Pandaria or whatever older expansion, I would feel like, yeah, I'm in old content. If I'm playing Legion and above, it means like Legion, Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands, Dragonflight, whatever. It feels like I am playing something that is current, that is like belongs to this day and age, to this
that my Shango could play any part in
to this year.
corruption.
It just looks good.
See with my own eyes.
And this is not the realistic graphic by a long shot. Like, of course it doesn't.
Steel your
But
hearts
it
against
is
the
not meant
darkness,
to be
heroes.
even. It's good because to not have realistic graphics, to have this kind of like comic or cartoon style graphics means that the game
impurity must be cleansed.
will not be aging, you know. I remember 20 years ago when we played the original Mafia game. It was like,
Yes, Cenarius.
oh my god, this game looks so realistic. You know, the characters, they are moving and you can recognize faces on their heads, you know, and it's not as pixelated as other games were at. Oh my god, he's smoking a cigar and they are going like the smoke rings from his mouth as he is smoking his cigar. That's amazing. But then you go back now and you see like, yeah, it's not really as realistic as we remember it now, is it? But
To this place I cannot go. My bond with the Emerald Dream gives
with
me
World of
great
Warcraft,
love.
World of Warcraft, like this is exactly what I remember 8 years ago to be, and it still looks good. It still looks like something that if they release this expansion today, which arguably they did, I would enjoy playing it, and I am enjoying playing it.
Destroy the Nightmare Lord. Only this way can the dream be restored.
And strictly speaking about aesthetics now, about how the zones look, about how the creatures look,
We must put an
about how the
end
world look,
to
like how
it.
like nature and stuff.
Say the word.
It all fits
I
in.
will take us into the heart of that twisted place.
I didn't need to really like upscale the graphics nowadays. I just need to keep it the same and make sure that the gameplay is good, that the housing that they're going to deliver is going to be good. I just hope that Microsoft doesn't fuck it up. There are signs that they might though. But can you imagine World of Warcraft will actually die? Like, Microsoft fucks it up because they would have like unrealistic requirements of Blizzard in terms of
The nightmare has corrupted dragons,
investment
gods,
returning.
and legends.
So they fuck up the game with some sort of like predatory microtransactions or something like that. That would be really bad, but also
No, I will not permit it.
you would have lots and lots of people angry.
Heroes, champions, step forth and hear me. The nightmare has long been a cancer eager to consume the Emerald Dream. Had Xavier succeeded, his corruption would have overwhelmed
So let's say that
Azeroth.
World of Warcraft would die, right? You would have about, I think, over 9 million people
Your triumph
that are
restores
playing
the
this game,
dream and safeguards
not counting China. So even more
allies of
people.
Xavier's will never return.
And
This road, at least, is closed to them.
that would be the only... Can you swap it to heroic or what are we doing? There we go. Okay, give me your shoulders. And all of these people who played MMOs, where would they go? Like, if World of Warcraft died tomorrow, as ironic as it is, that would be the only day where a new MMO would actually be viable. Because it would have so many customers that it would make that MMO sustainable. The MMO as a genre isn't in a bad, is in a very bad place right now. It competes for the same player base. Most of that player base are World of Warcraft players, and then arguably like old school RuneScape and this kind of thing. But they really don't have that much players. The other MMOs, like they are also behind World of Warcraft currently. But if World of Warcraft would die, like there would be so many people interested in something new where they can, you know, play and grind and live forever. Oh, it would be interesting to see, like, quite honestly. I would hate it, because I wouldn't be able to play World of Warcraft anymore, but it would be interesting to see regardless. What MMO would be actually good enough to contain all these people? Okay.
I need to get closer.
I have faced the nightmare before, but never has it had so thorough a stranglehold on the dream. Hunger, desperate to see its corruption.
Something first.
Do not let its whispers.
I always imagine, like, if you are streaming World of Warcraft and you have actually viewers that do not play the game, like, it must be incredibly confusing. Like, what the hell is even going on? Why are you killing the same things that you killed 5 minutes ago over again? Where is everybody running to? What's going? And like, especially if you are streaming remix, it's like completely different beastie altogether. It's like everything is so fast-paced. It must be like similar feeling to like watching League of Legends match being streamed by somebody while you have never played League of Legends before, so you have no idea what's going on.
Look there. Even the fierce heart of Ursa has succumbed.
You never watched League of Legends?
Him, I beg you.
I love League of Legends as a concept. I think it's a great game. It's a great game with great addiction potential. Like, you can get addicted to League of Legends because of the how good the competitive nature of the game is. But the game is also very toxic. Like, I'm talking your Call of Duty, all the friendly trash talk and banter that is going on there between both you and your teammates and you and your enemies. League of Legends is like that, but take away the friendliness and multiply it by like 10. It's just everybody is dick to each other. And no matter how the developers of League of Legends are trying to combat this, they can never get that right. Like, it just
It all fades away.
it just digs out the worst from its players. Because they lost the video game, they lost the ranked match, you know, they deranked or whatever. And they're just taking it out on other people. It's incredibly unhinged. It's very toxic. And
May you find peace at last, old friend.
yeah, it's very toxic. It's one of the most toxic games I've ever seen in my life, by the nature of its player base. And I am talking like it is competitive game. Like it's 5v5. It's not essentially a shooter, but it is still highly tactical, highly fast-paced, competitive game where people need to play as a team to overcome the other team, and often ego gets in the way, and it just awakens the worst kind of person in people in general, and they are incredibly toxic to each other. They are getting like permanently banned for how they trash talk each other. You know, for like racial slurs, like ugly slurs, like telling other people to just go kill themselves. All this, like, it's so. Like, there was a day in League of Legends. It's a little bit better now, mostly because of moderation and because like the implementation of various bots and auto moderation that just takes these people away immediately. But there used to be like about like 8 years ago,
the roots of its
like telling people to get
infestation
cancer and
would wind
die
their
or
way
to get
into the heart of
AIDS or these kind of like horrific slurs, it was so common.
claiming
It was almost like telling somebody hi.
must not come to pass.
And like you did one mistake in a match, and the whole team, and sometimes even enemy team, they wished death upon all your family, like literally. I've never seen such toxic game, and even if it's getting better, it's still incredibly toxic game. But also, I sidetracked a little bit. Watching League of Legends as somebody, well, it is a great game in its core, and very addictive, and very like, you can get very invested and you can get very good at it, okay? Just imagine the skill that you need for Call of Duty, for example, how to know the maps, how to shoot people, you know, how to do good headshots. You probably need to also know how all the weapons work. It is very similar in League of Legends. You need to know how heroes works, you need to know how your hero works, you need to know how to place yourself in the map. It's very tactical, it's very fast-paced. The split-second decisions matters a lot, and you can get very good at this game. But also, if you've never played it, and somebody would tell you go and watch this game, you would be completely lost about what the hell is happening. Maybe if you have played some other, like MOBA, maybe maybe Defense of the Ancients, like the Dota in the Warcraft back in the day, then you would at least have like a roughly idea about what is happening. But there is still so many other variables that you wouldn't understand, that it would be absolutely boring to watch. Now, of course, if the streamer themselves are entertaining, they can like make the content of anything, like. But if you would just watch it for the game itself, you wouldn't have idea what the hell is going on, and it wouldn't be fun to watch. Because even if I'm watching you playing Call of Duty, and I know next to nothing about Call of Duty, at least I understand the concept that like if you point your gun at other guy and the guy dies, then I understand like, yep, that's probably a good thing, right? In League of Legends, you can die, but in a way that it screws your enemies over. Because you might have done something that like, yes, you died, but your team took a couple of objectives, you know, he lost a lot of farm, he lost a tower for it, etc. And it's still not a good thing. And like, you won't even understand the concepts, what is good and what isn't good, you know? You, in games like Call of Duty, or maybe you are watching like a fighting game, you know, like Tekken or something, you at least understand that if you kill your enemy, you just win the match, and that is a very understandable concept. In League of Legends, it's like, was this little objective worth of something, or what the hell is going on? Why are these little guys just fighting each other? Why is this guy ignoring them right now, but not ignoring them the other time? Like, what the hell is going on? And you would just be confused. So I think that unless you know the game yourself, the League of Legends, like, don't watch League of Legends. It wouldn't be entertaining. It would be just boring and confusing. That's my spin. That's my spin on it. Oh shit! There is an ad. Sorry. Sorry. Alistair, please do the command at least.
Destroy the nightmare. Only this way
I
can
don't
the
have a
dream
target.
be restored.
I need to target
and
something
Azeroth
first.
be safe.
Is it not working? What the fuck?
We must put an end to the nightmare. Say the word, and I will take us into the heart of the twisted place.
What the? Why? I have no clue why it is working for you and not. I mean, why is it working for me and not for you? We need to check the nightbook later. Maybe. Why you wouldn't have the? So weird.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons. Go!
Embrace the dream.
New helmet.
No, I will no.
Nice.
I will not permit it.
Nice.
Heroes, champions, step forth and hear me. The Nightmare has long been a cancer eager to consume the Emerald Dream. Had Xavier succeeded, his corruption would have overwhelmed Azeroth, giving rise to a living nightmare.
Wait, can I maybe...
Your triumph restores the dream.
Nightmare Lord. I cannot go anywhere. Oh.
The allies of Xavier's will never relent. But this road at least is closed to
Man,
them.
this is rough. Can you hear us, Pickle? Or are the ads still pestering you? You're back now, good. Sorry about the ads. I'm kinda not really doing ad breaks because it's not a story game. And I cannot realistically tell my rates to like wait, there is an ad, you know. First they wouldn't wait, and then they'll probably get like, oh my god, he thinks he's Asmongold or something like that. It's just better not tell anybody that you're streaming. Like, people are not what the fuck if people are special? And I leave it at that. So I was saying that it would be very confusing to just watch League of Legends stream. For anybody who isn't like knowledgeable about League of Legends, you know, what the goal is. Because even in like Call of Duty, for example, you just point your guy at a enemy guy, shoot him, kill him, and be done with it, right? And average viewer like me, who knows next to nothing about Call of Duty, even I can tell like, yeah, that is something I understand. But League of Legends, nah. What the fuck is going on? Like, if you know nothing about League of Legends and you're watching like streamer who is locked in, who is like focused on the game, it's not like somebody who's doing some dumb shit for like laughs, you know. And yeah, arguably streamer can make it entertaining, but good streamer who is like an entertainer first and gamer second can make anything entertaining. But if we are talking strictly about I am like a League of Legends like gamer, then your audience is going to be only League of Legends people, because nobody else will understand what the hell is going on. I don't think you should watch it. Like, I do not I would even advise against it. Like, don't watch League of Legends. Like, if you are interested because of how complex the game is, then like, sure, but I think that you're going to be confused and bored rather than entertained or understanding of the game mechanics. Like, unless you come prepared, like if for whatever reason you are so interested in League of Legends, even if you are not playing it, that you just read up what the game is about and what are the goals and try to analyze it and then try to look at how people are playing it, and maybe it could be entertaining for you. But other than that, not really. Okay, I'm drinking. I actually have yogurt smoothie made by Alastair's to me, so that's what I'm going to do. I have like yogurt smoothie with garlic and pepper and salt. It's very delicious. It's like a salad dressing basically, but like homemade and more drinkable. We absolutely love garlic in this household. Because it's healthy, it's tasty. And Alastair also likes spicy food, so garlic checks all those boxes. This is a short light. It's like 3 buses. So before the people gather up, just gonna wait a little.
None can stand against Ayer's chosen.
Well done so far.
Oh my god.
But I will judge for myself
Sweat
whether
lords.
you are worthy.
They already toppled these two mini bosses before I even got to blast them. Okay, okay. People are getting geared up, man. The people are getting strong. Like, this is the mythic difficulty raid boss. He died in like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse, huh? As people are getting more and more versatility, it's just going to be blast. Literally. This is the only raid I know of that cannot be performed by a solo player for now. And the reason for that is that these two bosses, that those two mini bosses that we just killed, if they are near each other, they are taking like 99% reduced damage. So even if you are like some mega chat with like millions and millions of damage, you will still not being able to one-shot them. So you would be there for a very long time. So basically what you need to do is you need to have at least one other player to separate them from each other, and then you can kill them quickly. But other than that, I think that soon people will be able to solo everything. Even like mythic raids and stuff. Which is not a bad thing. This is why the remix is a thing. Right?
Whatever shall I do? So kind of you to deliver your souls to me. It will save my Valkyrie the trouble of fetching them from... Come more, drown in despair, lapdogs of Odin! Soon you will join the ranks of my Cavaldir! Your doom lurks within the fog!
His boss has similar mechanic. Basically you get her to roughly 60% and then she retreats and starts spawning these tentacles of hers everywhere, and you need to kill the tentacles. Then it will lower her stronghold and she will come back. And meanwhile she's just throwing water and ships at you and all kind of lovely stuff. But it is soloable. Those two guys at the beginning, they are not. Okay, this is the last raid with this character. I don't really want to do anything else. Because I would be doing like heroic modes, Sargeras, I think. I'm not doing normal raids. They are not really worth it. At all. So much new loot. I think I will be... If I pop all of these, I think I will be able to reach 740 straight up. It's like 11 items just in these modes. I guess if I'm extremely unlucky, I will get something that I don't need. Like 10 pieces of gloves. Which is possible, to be fair. Okay, come on, come on. So, what's this? Avoidance, we have the speed ones. 740 speed. Avoidance. Okay, this is nothing. What's this? 740, avoidance. Do I already have avoidance? I think I do. Yeah, we don't need that. 740 speed. 740 speed. Oh my god.
Well done so far, but I will
740 belt. I'm gonna take it. Okay, we need to kill the Odin. I'm still in combat. I cannot equip those. Good. 740 neck. Temporal retaliation. I don't want that. 740 wrist with speed. What do you give me? Speed helmet. Okay, don't mind if I do. This is avoidance gloves. We already have those. I'm wearing. Take this. Perfect. Perfect. Wrists. With speed. And what's this? A ring. Okay. 739. Well, not there yet. But almost. Almost. If you are confused about what I'm doing, don't worry about it. It's just, you know, the MMO thingies. Getting more shinies on my characters so my character can pull bigger numbers. That's literally what it is.
Hellia's realm is guarded by a savage beast, bred from the stuff
Lately I'm constantly thinking about how the role-playing games players are kinda, even if it is like a Souls game or whatever, we're just kinda taking an easy way out. Because if you compare any role-playing game, and it doesn't matter if it's MMO, if it's like a shooter, if it's whatever, to like a normal fighting game or like a shooter or whatnot, what is going on there is that you are playing a game where your character is constantly growing stronger and stronger, so any kind of job that you have to do is getting easier and easier. If you think about it from this perspective, then what's happening is you are actually opting for easy way out. And I have get on my keyboard again. Oh my god. What are you doing? You're too fat to just lie on my table like this. So what you are doing, unless like if you're playing like Fortnite or Call of Duty, then what is happening? What is happening on your screen? Like you are playing, it's like, okay, sure, you are playing your game, it's fine. And all you do is basically just that. Wait, hold on, I will finish that thought just shortly. I got this Cosmic Heartstone, I want to use that. I won that yesterday from like a regular raid. It wasn't this broken nonsense. It was like we were actually raiding, like for real, on like appropriate server and the new stuff and all. But yeah, I have been in Nighthold, right? Yeah, I think I have been. It's fine. So, hang on. I need transmogrifier. Always look like all over the place. I like how my character looks with my customized look on her. See, isn't this beautiful? Instead of helmet, she has this sash around her, like a scarf. This is instead of shoulders. I have these. I have the other piece of the scarf, and I have like tattoos and all. So my point is that whenever you're playing with a, yeah, that's exactly me right now, Danny. With a cat all over the place. If you're playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or any game like this, or even like some like fighting games, you know, maybe like even games with swords are like this, you know, like the half sword or the duel game that is actually pretty great. What's it like hell something? It doesn't matter. When there is no like a role-playing game mechanic where you're evolving your character, you're only. What you do is every time you're just using your own skill as a player. You know, you need to know a thing or two about the game itself, but you are basically just playing for yourself. The role players, we're just taking a literally easy way out. We just, you know, we just go to level up or to gain new gear, just so we could be stronger without actually improving our skill. So it's like we are more... We will rather grind to get more powerful than to train our brain as a player. And while there is certain parallel that could be made, like in real life, for example, in sword fighting in real life, you also need to train to get better. But it's not like this kind of guarantee that you're just gonna do quests and get stronger progressively. It's just you need to put in the work. As in if you want to get good in Call of Duty, for example, you need to put in the work. You need to learn how to shoot. You need to learn how like the guns operates. As in like in MMO or any sort of RPG, just kill weak monsters and getting stronger, so that comparably the strong monsters will eventually become weak monsters compared to your character power. It's just we are such a cowards, man. The FP role-playing game guys are such a we are just we don't want it hard. Now we will rather be. I will rather kill million goblins to be able to kill orc faster than to learn how to how to fight and how to beat orc on my own. It's just how it is. Okay, I'm done with raiding. I think how long have I been streaming, Alistair? Do you know? 4 hours already. Yeah, we are actually going to take a break. And I will be back in the evening with some control. Roughly about how we did yesterday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I made your day at least a little bit better, even though this stream was improvised and it was just me playing World of Warcraft. But I try to keep it entertaining as much as it can be done, right? As in game like this. But we'll be playing some Control later, so it's going to be a different kind of beast to tackle. I got visit from university, that's true. Danny, if you don't know what happened, when Pickle was on his meeting earlier, the streamer called GamerDad, which is like college professor, elderly gentleman who is playing League of Legends. And he doesn't stream, he just streams League of Legends. Sometimes he streams something else, but usually just League of Legends. He actually visited my channel and he told me, "Hey Ray, I just want to let you know that I have been using your channel in my net lesson today." He is learning networking, so I don't know what net stands for. It's like networking and technology or something like that. I'm not sure myself, but he was like using my stream to demonstrate some sort of technology. And also suspiciously, my stream kind of fell off. So I wonder if he was actually, I think he was actually culprit. I think he intentionally shut down my stream as he was teaching networking. Maybe he's teaching hacking. I don't know what was that about, but it was funny regardless. Yeah, I would love to see how it looked from there end as well. I need to like drop on his stream and ask him about it one day when he's streaming. I don't know when he's going to stream, but yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed World of Warcraft at least a little bit. I know I did. Like I'm completely addicted to this game. Like I would be playing even if I wasn't streaming. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try to show the other guys who are interested in my channel what I'm doing in my free time. Basically this. I'm hitting things with like a hammer over the head with my little shaman here. Have a nice day. I will be back later in the evening. I don't usually do multiple streams in a day, but since I had the energy today, why the hell not, right? So I will be back in the evening with some more Control. We will explore more of the oldest house. We will have it's going to be more atmospheric, more professional streaming, because it's more serious game. And so I have been talking about it earlier actually, that this game is like a junk food, and the story games like Alan Wake and Control are more like a refined dining. So now that we've all just gorge ourselves on some McDonald's, we will go to expensive restaurants together later. Tournament. Okay, sure. Didn't want to see. What are you typing there, Danny? Now it's like I'm really curious about that. Pickle, thank you for tuning in. I hope you were enjoying your audio content. I hope your like your audio content that you are getting from my channel will not get old anytime soon, because I need you here. I need all of you viewers. You're amazing. With that said, guys, have a lovely, lovely, lovely day, and I will be back later. Cheers.